Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, Lindsay, where did your husband go on his work trip?
So he has a team in Chicago that he has to go in every month for and check on and meetings and stuff.
In Chicago.
Yeah. But you know better than to go to Chicago for 24 hours because there's snow, there's delays. I mean, his flight got delayed all day.
Killings everywhere.
Yeah, you have that.
Did you ever go to any of the Chicago trips with us for radio conferences and stuff?
Some of the best weather I've ever experienced was in August in Chicago on that trip.
Yeah, that's a fun trip.
It was.
And that was back before the killing was out of control.
Yeah.
You know, Chicago was still relatively safe back then.
Yeah. Lindsay walked by a firehouse full of firefighters standing out by their truck, and you would have thought, their jaws were on the floor.
Oh, I thought you meant me because I was like, what?
No. Yeah, well, yeah, I am talking about you.
Oh, I thought you said their jaws were on the floor. My jaw was on the floor.
Oh, yeah, you thought they were good looking?
Yeah, she was catcalling them.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I was catcalling them.
Yeah, they were like, who is this? Yeah, that was crazy.
It was a fun trip. But that was the best weather. Mm-hmm. And then they have such terrible weather the rest of the year.
Yeah. But you think those firefighters in Chicago, Riggins, were thinking, ooh, she doesn't look like your average sturdy Midwest girl.
I mean, she doesn't have the mustache or anything. Where is she from? Blonde? I mean, she was a knockout. I mean, she still is a knockout.
Oh, thank you.
She
I'm more
awesome.
sturdy now, though, I think.
More sturdy, aren't we all?
You know, Adam, our manager, he's from Manhattan. He grew up in Manhattan, and then I think his wife grew up on Long Island. But anyway, they live in Connecticut now, and he was down here visiting on one of the nights that Jody was having her book club meeting when she used to do that, and they would always meet down in our basement at the house we used to live in that Lindsay refers to as the bougie house. Mm-hmm. So we walked down there because I just wanted to see his reaction. You got all these housewives in there, and he was just like, oh my God. He said, there aren't this many blonde women in my entire state.
That's probably true.
He's dead on.
Just blonde Southern women in there.
Like, what do I do with my hair?
Get him out of there is the first step.
So he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I mean, he wasn't oogling them or anything.
No.
He just they're not used to seeing. It's like when you have little blonde kids and you go to Turks and Caicos or something.
Yeah, right.
You know, the people who work at the resort love them.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
When my son was, I think he was about 2, we went to Turks and Caicos. And every time somebody would come to the table, like a wait staff or whatnot, they'd stop and just start messing with his hair.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's so cute. Yeah.
I love that. This little blonde boy.
Mm-hmm. You know, you always want what you don't have. Isn't that what it says in the Bible?
Yeah, that's close. Yeah.
Greg-nog time.
What you doing there, Greg?
Oh, hey, Katie. I'm making my world-famous Greg-nog.
Well, if it's so world famous, how come I don't know about it?
There's a lot you don't know about me. Like how I just ordered truckloads of our most popular items at Sweet Dreams.
You did what?
Shh.
Right now, save up to 70% on overstocks, clearance, and closeouts. In stock and ready to rock. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
You know, they say a wedding is a woman's, what do they call it? The most special day of their lives, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Most important day of their lives.
Yeah, this is their day.
It's their day. They never say that about guys, though.
No.
It's not his, but it should be. It's probably, at that point in his life, it is his most important day.
Absolutely.
But it's never referred to it that way because all the emphasis is put on the women.
Because men don't start out when they're little children saying that they want to be princes.
Yeah.
Right.
Little girls want to be princesses.
Yeah.
And so when you're a bride, that's about as close as you're going to get to being treated like a princess.
True. And there's a young woman, she's in her early 20s. She's getting married. They've been dating since high school. Very excited. And she's been documenting her wedding planning process on TikTok. And one video will be, oh, these are the flowers I'm thinking when we discuss this. And the other day, she's recording a video talking about place settings and things like that and tossing out ideas. Her husband walks in off camera and he goes, babe, I just realized I'm not doing the black tux. That's what he says. And she looks up at him like dumbfounded. And she goes, what? And he goes, I'm thinking of like, I don't know, like maybe green. And you can see like there's a twitch in her eye that starts to go, what are you talking about? He's like, I don't want to be like everybody else. And at that point, if I'm the woman, I'm getting up and I'm gonna choke him. I'm gonna choke him until he dies. I mean, she's put in all this effort into doing all this stuff, and he comes in with some dumb comment like, "I don't want to be like everybody else. I'm gonna wear a green tux, and he's thinking about dyeing his hair blonde." He threw that in as like a little tag, but he wasn't joking. He was dead serious. He doesn't want to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just want to kill him?
The hair dye would want to kill him. The green suit, I don't.
You got to.
We could talk about it. Pick your battles.
Pick your battles. Is that sort of the message? Is that like don't freak out over stuff like that? I would freak out if I was a woman and he said I don't want to dress like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean the dress part I don't have a problem with personally because my husband wore like bright blue and we loved it and it was fine. But it was
for the occasion.
It was for the occasion. Yeah, I mean I guess don't change on a dime. We got to talk about it. But the blonde hair,
it's crazy.
You ain't changing your hair color, okay?
And if you are a guy that is getting married and you want to take a stand on something and do something different, like this guy wants to wear the. You won't, when you get older and mature, you will not want to stick with that as being a monumental moment in your life. Take it from someone who knows.
Yeah.
When I got married in 1994, I was into cartoon clothing. Like I wore, like they had a line of clothing with Bugs Bunny and that kind of stuff on it. And that's what I liked, and then that's the type of vest I wanted for my tux. They made them, and they didn't make Looney Tunes ones. They only made Disney ones. So I was like, okay, well, at least it's something. I'll be different. It'll be funny, you know, whatever. And it was ridiculous. I should not have done it. But my wife was so cool. She's like, I mean, if that's what he wants, I mean, that's him for it.
Was it like Mickey or
Mickey and Goofy? They just their faces in like a block thing. Yeah, it was terrible. Terrible. And I regret it. I regret it. Now, I did also have a mullet that was out of style, I think, at that time. But that was even different than if I would have just been wearing a normal tux, but the mullet combined with the cartoon vest and a tuxedo, I looked like a clown. So don't die on that hill.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. The the most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So if you haven't been into a Costco lately, you should know that you could expect that it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for you to run into, what might look like as a TV news shoot, like they do with the news channels, where the reporter's standing there, they're videoing them and all, doing a story. For all the people that are in Costco who are influencers, telling you what specials Costco has and healthier versions of whatever and all of that. And I'm sure Costco loves it, but I mean, they just have to go in there during business hours, and they just, I would be so shy about doing that.
Yeah.
I know.
Costco's always packed.
Yeah.
And then you're standing there and you're doing a video shoot, and oh God, because it's not just somebody's friend on the phone holding the phone. They got special lights and stuff they're using, and these are professional things. But there's a site called Finance Buzz, and they are looking for people. They need people to test 20 different Super Bowl snacks from Costco.
Oh.
It pays $1,000 plus a $500 gift card to buy it all.
Heck
So, I mean, it's like anybody can apply. You just have to live close to a Costco and have access to a membership, because they're going to tell you what to go get.
Yeah.
The items. They're calling it Sideline Sampler Side Hustle. So you'll taste 20 different snacks: wings, pizza, mini tacos, mozzarella sticks, and more. So, I mean, do you even have to taste test those?
They're going to be delicious.
That's good. You'll photograph each item, write a brief description, rate them all based on how good they are and how hard they are to make. And you can apply until next Wednesday at financebuzz.com/sideline sampler. But how do they pick the ones who look? I mean, what are the credentials here?
Probably a food influencer. If you've done other reels of food, they might look at that. Mm-hmm. How many followers you got?
I was going to think followers, yeah.
Would they be? No, I don't know. It's just that you report back to them what your findings are. I don't think they want you to be
posting
making content.
Yeah, it didn't say that. But they give special consideration to fat people or skinny people.
Maybe you submit a photo and they're like, that girl's not going to, yeah.
She doesn't eat wings and mozzarella sticks.
Right.
Look at her frail little thing.
She's 90 pounds soaking wet.
But if I send my picture in, they're like, oh, yeah, big boy's eating that.
Sure. Mozzarella sticks, wings, pizza.
He knows his mozzarella sticks.
And I bet you he knows his way around a basket full of mini tacos as well.
Mini tacos.
Oh, I love mini tacos. Oh. Mm-hmm. How many? A bunch.
That's cool, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be some sort of a food reviewer for a company. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that would be a good deal.
Yeah, that is a good deal.
Yeah, because you eat for free all the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, you might gain some weight here and there, but
Especially though when you're getting to taste test food like this.
right.
I mean, you're not even having to go into some funny restaurant that's serving stuff you never heard of before.
True.
Right.
True.
You're eating wings and mini tacos.
Yeah.
It's right up your alley.
It's a career of a lifetime, man.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the home page to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
When it comes to football, I know where I'm headed. Wild Wing Cafe. They've got hot wings, cold beer, and football on all the big screens. It's the best place to catch every play, enjoy some killer wings, and ice-cold drinks. See you at Wild Wing Cafe, your game day headquarters.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right. Do we have everybody? Riggins, is your microphone working?
Yes.
Lindsay, is your microphone working?
I hope so.
Rob, is your microphone working? All right.
Yep.
Okay, so we have literally gone through the worst experience of our lives over the past few minutes. No, I'm kidding. We just had some technical issues, and I think the bad part about it is that the fixes are now hooked into my computer.
Yeah.
You know, so the whole broadcast is hanging by a thread that is hooked into my computer.
That is true.
And you want to be the last person it's hooked into.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need that in my life.
No,
I don't need,
you don't
that,
need that.
That kind of responsibility.
No.
But Lindsay's got a sick baby at home. But even that baby with the flu doesn't know what I'm going through here today.
Right, that's nothing.
He has no idea.
No way. Is he any better?
I just yelled out there to Kyle to see if he needed Motrin, and he said no. So that's looking up.
Yeah, so the fever is going away.
Yeah, he says. So we'll see when I get off if it's true.
Now, is he checking him with a thermometer or just feeling of him?
I think just filling his head.
Yeah.
So that's probably the issue. But I think
could always do that.
Yeah.
I always, just by feeling a child's head, I could tell.
Yeah.
I couldn't look at him in the face. You know, like a lot of country people will look at a kid and go, "Oh, your face is red. You've got fever."
Yeah.
And then the kid would say, "Hey, I've been outside playing in the summer of Louisiana, so my face is going to be hot." A lot of country hypochondriacs, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably me.
No, you're not a hypochondriac.
Yeah.
I think you're more of a faker than a hypochondriac.
You think I'm fake about it?
Yeah, you don't make yourself believe you're sick. You actually know that you're not sick, and you're just lying.
Yeah, that's true. Like, guys, I'm fine.
I don't know. We've seen her where we might need to have a priest on standby.
Yeah,
she's just so sick.
Yeah, that was some of the sickest I've been in my whole life when I was on the show a decade ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I always said it. I didn't know if it was like the microphones that people use, because we weren't the only one in that studio.
Yeah, gross.
So I used to blame it on a lot of things. It probably my immune system just was terrible. So I don't know.
Well, and you weren't living right either. You were young and out drinking all the time, and
true.
Eating Jell-O shots for every meal.
Right, Oreos for breakfast. Yeah, I was just doing all the things. All the things.
So, Riggins, what'd you do this weekend?
I did a little. I cut my hair.
You did?
I did. I cut my hair off. Shaved it.
Chopped it off. I chopped my hair off.
Chopped my hair off. Yelled at my dog. I stepped on his foot at one point, and I was trying to fix this office chair, and I stepped on his foot, and then I yelled at him, and it was really ugly, and I felt bad about it the rest of the day, and
You just yelled at him? You didn't even like spank him or anything?
No, I don't.
And you felt bad?
I don't hit him. No, I just yell at him really badly, though. He's like right behind me. I'm trying to fix something. I step on his foot, and he goes, "Row, row, 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 row." And if you weren't behind me, I wouldn't have had to step on you. Like, I just get so mad.
And then you felt guilty all day.
And then I feel guilty all day, yeah.
Don't feel bad. He doesn't know.
All right, we got more coming up.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium, like R. Gregory Jewelers does, is something special. You look at it, weigh it, look again. It's nice, but could it be better? Now, do that 10, 20, 50, or even more times. Your diamond is extra special, so we go the extra mile, literally, to the Diamond Capital, where selection and value are the best. We won't leave until the perfect one is found for you and everyone we're there for. To R. Gregory Jewelers, that really is something special.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not just trying to hawk our subscription service on our social medias and stuff, but if you are not a member of the TJ Riggins Prime Plus, where you get to listen to Extra Funny every day, it's a segment that we do, a little podcast. It's exclusive to subscribers, and the subscription fee is like $4.95 a month, something like that. And that $5 would be worth it just for what we're going to be talking about today on Extra Funny.
Ooh.
And usually when we don't want something anywhere near the radio or regular podcasts and all that, when it becomes really, it's not withholding it from other people. It's just of, somewhat of a sensitive nature. We'll do it in Extra Funny. So if you want to hear that, and we don't know how good it's going to be. We just know it's going to be dramatic and tea-filled.
Oh, really?
It's going to get tea spilled.
Tea spilled.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I love tea.
So go to tjriggins.com/prime and get signed up for that. You'll be all up in it. You'll be glad you did that. So there's a guy who has been, like the rest of us, he's been on a diet. And the diet that he has chosen is where he just eats, pretty much, he eats nothing but ground beef and something else. Hang on, let me go to the story. Here it is. He eats ground beef and full sticks of butter and cheese.
I've seen this guy.
That's what he eats. And he says he's lost weight.
Yeah.
But the problem is that he's turning orange.
Yeah, his hands, right?
Yeah, it's around his hands and his feet, and I think elbows are this pale orange color. Looks like he's just got orange lines all over him, about the color of a push-up or orange sherbet.
Yeah, I saw the picture of his hands on social media over the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and that's from eating butter and beef?
Butter, ground beef, and cheese.
My hairdresser does this diet, and I wonder if she's turning orange. I got to ask her.
What is that, a part of the carnivore diet or something, or an offshoot of that?
Yeah, it's like an offshoot, or maybe it is that. I don't know. The whole 3 hours I was there trying to talk me into doing it. That's all I know. I know everything about it almost.
Well, somebody told me that the carnivore diet is basically nose to tail. You eat all of the cow.
Ooh, yum.
Innards and everything.
Oh, dear.
No thanks.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. But would it be worth it, Lindsay, though? You got the perfect body, but your hands and feet are the color of orange sherbet?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, I don't think. Well, hang on. If I got the perfect body, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Orange hands?
I retract that. I would do. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And it's not even the whole hand. It's just like looks like a road map of orange running through your hand, where the lines are and stuff.
I mean, I'm already married, so.
Exactly. And, he's not shallow enough to leave you for orange hands.
Yeah.
All right, so Now Trending is coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Every weekday, the Extra Funny podcast is available at tjriggins.com. It's uncensored and, extra funny. Extra Funny is sponsored by Eric Javits. Find your next great hat at Eric Javits. Get 20% off your order today by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use promo code TJ at checkout.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Taylor Swift is headed back to the Super Bowl. That was the headline I saw this morning.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift headed back to the Super Bowl. Her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, obviously playing for the Kansas City Chiefs, making their return to the Super Bowl. Third straight year, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Super Bowl 59, Super Bowl LIX, Licks, will be played in New Orleans. It'll be the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. And there's a lot of conversation on the internet this morning about, is it rigged? Is the NFL rigged? It seems rigged. A lot of that.
Here's the dilemma I'm in. I never, ever, ever want the Philadelphia Eagles to win anything.
Right. You don't
because
like
their fans are such uncivilized, menaces. They're just a bunch of they're a menace. But then again, I'm no big fan of the Kansas City Chiefs either because of that Travis Kelce and the Taylor Swift thing that the NFL has promoted and all, and made it an episode of E.T. every night, every Sunday, rather than a football game. So I'm probably not going to watch the Super Bowl.
Are you kidding?
At all?
You don't think? Like,
No.
Oh, okay.
I care
Not even
nothing about it. Nothing about it at all.
What about halftime performance?
No.
No.
No, I never
Who is
liked
it,
that
actually?
anyway. It's
gonna be
Kendrick Lamar. And,
That's right. Yeah.
not a fan of his.
The Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce romance and it's being highlighted during the games is enough to make you not want to tune in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
And I like the players on both teams, except for Travis Kelce. So I like the players of the Eagles, but I just can't. I don't want any good fortune to come to their fans because they don't deserve it with their behavior. Their behavior means they don't deserve it.
I'm with you. Let's have a non-Super Bowl party.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Like on Saturday.
Like on what?
Oh, you mean a party where there's nothing about the Super Bowl? It's just, watching movies or whatever.
Because I like the social aspect of having a Super Bowl party or watch it or whatever, but I don't want to watch it. So, I don't know. We can think of something else.
Yeah.
Have all the food, just,
Yeah. But what about the people that you would want at the non-Super Bowl party? They would probably rather be at a Super Bowl party.
Well, we got to get the cool people that don't want to watch the game.
Okay.
Like us. Or would it just be us?
Yeah. Yeah. As long as the Eagles fans are not thrilled, that's fine with me. It's fine with me.
Yeah.
Interesting. Timothy Chalamet hosted SNL. He was a guest and a musical guest rather. Second time that's been done. First time it was Gary Busey, as he pointed out, playing host and musical guest. But Timothy Chalamet wants to win an Oscar for his role in this Bob Dylan movie. I don't know a person that's seen this Bob Dylan movie. I don't know a single person.
But a lot of times that those Academy Award winners are movies that people have never seen.
I think so. So he did a good job. He's a good comedic actor. But yeah, the songs, he starts playing these obscure Bob Dylan songs. It's like, I don't get it at all, but
And
good for him.
Can he sing?
He sings like Bob Dylan. I
So
mean,
you don't have to know how to sing like Bob Dylan.
it's kind of like kind of weird. So a couple things you might have missed from the internet over the weekend. We'll get to it next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
So 2 things you might have missed from the internet over the weekend. There was this big viral meme floating around X, Twitter, that said, we need adult water parks. No kids, just a lazy river with a floating bar, live music on stage, and a taco truck. That did like 20,000 retweets or something like that. Over millions of people saw this thing. A lot of people agreed, said, yeah, we do need an adults-only water park. And I thought, oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, you get in a lazy river, grab a beer, and float around, listen to live music. That's okay. But the comments have gone beyond reason. One of the top comments, I think an adult playground, swings, a play set, a zip line. Like, why not? When I'm with my niece and nephew, I get on the equipment too. No, you can't. No.
No.
I get the adult water park. I don't get the adult swing set.
Well, it's the whole kidult
I think so.
theory is that you want to act like you're a child.
Yeah.
You know. But do they want to be drinking and carrying on at the regular park on the slides and all of that? Swings?
I think it'll be a sober affair. They didn't say they wanted any alcohol. I think they just actually want to be on a swing set as an adult.
Yeah.
And look like a total creep. The water park, I kind of get. You can have an adult place if you want to. Because adults only at the pool, kind of thing.
I think they do have some of these water parks where you can rent them out for parties and stuff like that.
I get that. But a swing set? A swing set.
You want a full playground.
A jungle gym.
Look, why? Just go. There are playgrounds all over the place. Right. They don't. Yeah. Do they have rules that adults can't get on the swings or the slides? Or anything? Maybe the slide. Maybe. If it's those plastic slides, you're an adult. You may not want to get on top of that because weight limits and stuff. Sure. I don't know. But just knock yourself out. Why would you not just go where there are a bunch of kids and get on there?
Yeah.
Probably because you would be embarrassed and you would feel awkward. And why is that? It's because you know that you're going to be doing something that children are supposed to do and you're an adult. Right. If you want to do it and it's so great for adults to go onto the playground, then do it during regular business hours.
Yeah,
stand in line with the little kids to go up the slide and come back down. Get on the pirate ship out there and start swinging and acting like you're steering the ship and talking in your best pirate voice. Play with the kids. If there's nothing wrong with it, then just go do that.
Yeah. I totally agree. I thought this was a little ridiculous. Adult swing set, come on. But adult water park, I'm on board with. I think they should look into that.
Yeah.
The other thing people are wondering is now that we approach the end of January, what are all these martyrs who have said, I'm doing dry January? What are they going to move on to next? What are they going to crow about in February? I don't know. Because people that do dry January love telling you that they're doing dry January.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little bit of a I'm better than you kind of thing. So what are they going to move on to in February? Especially if they're single. Valentine's Day is around the corner. They've got no love in their life.
Do they have to be doing something?
I think so. That personality needs to be out in front saying, look how great I am.
Yeah, but it's always a goal. They got a goal they're trying to reach. Then
that's a nicer way to look at it, I guess, instead of just being self-centered maniac. I like that. I like that better, TJ. Perfect. Thank you.
They just have to come up with one that goes well in the title with February.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So work on it.
Fall off the wagon February.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
All guests of the TJ and Riggins Show stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park, Charlotte. Beautiful rooms paired with incredible dining options, all nestled perfectly in the beautiful South Park neighborhood of Charlotte. Book your stay online at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.